We did it, Slay Gang. We got 20K subscribers. Y'all know I had to drop another video for y'all. Let's get into it now. This braid hair is in the color 350 and it is a black owned brand, so make sure y'all check her out. I'm going to be using my Slay band, and I'm also going to be using my favorite product, the Braid formula by EBIN. So to start off with this style, I'm going to be splitting her hair in half from ear to ear, so the parts are going to be from ear to ear. And of course, I'm just going to be starting off showing y'all how I do my knotless. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, do you know the type of technique that I like to use to do my knotless now? So hopefully this angle is good for y'all. I know sometimes people complain about not being able to see anything but my knuckles, so I'm trying to do good angles so you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. Now y'all, with this braid hair, I was pretty pleased with it. It reminded me of Expressions, the way it felt and the way that the braids turned out. I would rate this hair a 10 out of 10. Like I said, it is just like the Expressions hair, and it did a pretty good job when I was braiding with it. Now this is a black owned brand called Feminine Attractions. I am going to put her Instagram on here, and I'm also going to have everything in the description box. This color is 350. My client normally gets this braid color, so I thought this would be perfect for her with doing this style. So yeah, I'm going to be doing little voiceovers here and there throughout this video, but for the first part, I'm just going to be doing knotless, which I have plenty of videos up there. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to let y'all see exactly what it is that I'm doing. So as y'all can see, today I'm using the pink Slay band. We do have 7 colors in the Slay bands right now in stock. So if you would like to purchase yours, make sure you click on the link in the description box to my website. We also have bonnets, we have edge controls, all that good stuff. So head on over to SlayedByRayHairCo.square.site to shop today. Another question that I see a lot in my comments is, how do you know what size pieces to add in? So basically what I like to do is start small with the braid hair, because when you start out small, it's helping your braids to be flat at the root, and then I'll gradually get bigger, but not too gradual. Basically by that third piece that I'm adding in, that's the size that the rest of them will be. And like I say all the times, I just like to build my braid. So basically I know like to stop adding the hair in once I can feel that it's the same size that I'm going for, which every other braid has been. So the best thing I can say is just to build your braid to the size that you would like. And if you would need to count pieces, I would say add about 6 pieces just to be on the safe side. But yeah, you'll know the more that you do your knotless braids. I don't really know how to explain it, but I hope this was like the best way to answer that question, because I do see it a lot in my comments. And to all of you who show love in my comment section, I really do appreciate all of the support and all the positivity that you all give me to my channel. I try my best to respond to each comment that I see. Sometimes when I'm taking like a little break from YouTube, I might not be able to like respond to everyone, but when I do catch up, I try my best to at least heart or respond to every comment that I see. But just know that I see all of y'all's comments, and I really do appreciate all of the love, the genuine support, and the positivity that y'all give me. And that's exactly why I do what I do on YouTube. I want to see everybody be able to, you know, slay these heads out here, and I hope y'all are really finding a lot of help coming from my videos. And yeah, just keep on rocking with your girl, because we about to keep these videos going, okay? And if you're wondering how I'm tucking her hair, you can go to my channel and look at the live video that I did on tucking. So I do a Slay Academy segment on my channel where I'll get my mannequin head and I'll show you guys how to do knotless close up. I try to answer questions while I'm on there. I know I haven't done the Slay Academy live in a minute. I will be starting back either this week or next week. I'm going to be doing another segment, but if you want to know how to tuck and you need all the tips and tricks of tucking, then go ahead and check that video out, which I will have in my description box, because tucking is pretty simple. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to tuck every type of braid that you're doing, whether it's knotless, whether it's box braids, whether it's tribals, feed-ins, anything. Like, once you get the hang of tucking, you're going to tuck everything, trust me. As I say in every knotless video, please make sure you bricklayer. I'm just showing y'all this is how my bricklayer parting looks. Every braid goes in between the other one, and look at how good they're coming out, y'all. I was so pleased with the way these braids came out. This hair is bomb, the color is bomb. Also, in the back, I did a total of 8 rows of knotless braids before I started doing the crisscrossing in the front. So when I did the crisscrossing in the front, I'll tell you exactly how many rows to do for that when I get to that point. But for the knotless, I did 8 rows in the back. So for this front section, what I did was split the front in half, and then for each half you do 3 rows. So I did a total of 6 rows in the front with the parting. Now you're gonna take each row and split those in half, which I'm going to get into after I finish parting these off. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your parts are pretty straight. So what I do is just cross check by going in the front of my client and just making sure that that part is straight, because you don't want these to be crooked. You want them to be nice and straight, okay? Okay, so now here's where I'm talking about you have to take each row and split it in half. The reason you have to split them in half is because you have to crisscross, okay? So I'm doing a total of 3 sections for each row, okay? So I'm going to split it in half, and I'm going to split each row into 3. Now that's the first step, okay? Now here comes step 2. What I'm going to do is smooth the hair down, comb it through, and then use my rubber bands for the first ponytails. These are going to be like your anchor. This is how you're starting off your crisscross. I'm going to do these for the first 2 ponytails. And then I'll show you step 3 once I get, well, I'll explain step 3 once I get to step 3. Right now I'm just putting those first 2 in the ponytails, okay? So now this is step 3. So I'm going to do the same thing, smoothing the ponytail, but this time I'm going to start the crisscrossing process. So I'm going to take the first side, and what you're going to do is cross it to the opposite side. That's why these are called crisscross. And you're going to take the ponytail and add that into the next ponytail. That's how you get in that crisscross effect, okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing as I did on the other side to this side. I'm going to cross over the next side, and you're just going to keep on going until you finish this out. Like, you're going to do this same process. You're crossing them over you're crisscrossing them over. So it's like basically like you're forming X's with them, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to form the X's with the ponytails, but you want to make sure you're connecting each ponytail into the next one. Okay, now if this might seem a little difficult to you, what you can do is go ahead and put each box into a ponytail and then just crisscross them over the same way that I'm doing like this, but that way they'll already be in the rubber band if you know this method is a little difficult. But this was pretty simple. You just make sure you pull each ponytail into the next one, crossing it over. So just crisscross and then you'll get it. So now for the top, if you're wondering like, okay, how do I make these top ones knotless? What you do is basically take each ponytail and just turn that into a knotless braid. So it's what, 12 braid, well, it's 12 ponytails going across at the top. So each ponytail I'm going to take and turn into a knotless braid. I'm not combining the two ponytails together. I'm using them singly and I'm turning each one into a knotless braid. So that's how you're getting that knotless effect at the top by the ponytail section. As always, once I'm done, I like to apply my Vigorous foam, which I got from the beauty supply stores, like $5. Then I'm just going to rub that on her hair. I dipped it off camera, but you always want to make sure you dip the hair in hot water to seal the ends and lay those flyaways down. And then after I dip her hair, I like to set it with my Spritz, which is the Pump It Up brand. And then I'm also taking some of my African Pride braid spray, which feels really good to the client's scalp and it smells just like peppermint oil. And yeah, that's going to be how I finish the braids up. And then I'm also going to show y'all the finishing look. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join the Slay Gang, because I got some more nice content coming for y'all. And don't she look pretty? Okay, join the Slay Gang. See y'all in the next video. Mwah.